That's all right. I'm used to that. Okay. Thanks everyone for coming, and it's a great pleasure to be here. Really, to be in Japan and presenting amongst the great speakers in the field of AI and robotics. My name is Ruja, and I'm an automation scientist at Unchained Labs. Today, as an automation scientist from automation company, I would like to provide you with an overview of Unchained Labs and how we fit into this world of AI and robotics, and also show you some case studies of the state-of-the-art equipment that have come from our Unchained Labs users in the field of machine learning and AI. So traditionally, lab research has been a very labor-intensive process. The ability to multitask, scale up, and also to do more in less time is often limited by capabilities of a person and also safety concerns. Many of these have already been talked about in the morning session today, like standardization, labor-intensive, being able to increase productivity. All of these are limited by a human capability. We all know that time is important, and longer time spent on any task means more money. Drug development efforts take many years and cost hundreds of millions of dollars, or sometimes even billions of dollars. Product design, lead optimization, and manufacturing process take time and add to this development cost. It's important to make sure that you're able to fail early in the development cycle so that you're de-risking the life cycle of drug development to get to that one final drug that you're looking for. And the same is also true whether if you're working on materials discovery process and development. It takes roughly 10 years and upwards of hundreds of millions of dollars on average to discover one specific material that you're targeting. We heard a little bit today earlier from Professor Yan Zheng about material synthesis for battery materials. These can be something that would take long time and thousands of experiments, right? But it doesn't have to be that way, and that's why we are all here today. There are ways to shorten the R&D cycle and reduce costs, particularly through the application of automation. Unchained Labs provides configurable automation platforms to help you with that, and high throughput reactors to address your research challenges. Whether you're working on small molecule drug development, biologics and gene therapy, new materials development like batteries and polymers, recycling, as well as agrochemicals, everything can be helped by automation. Unchained Labs, we offer flexible hardware capabilities to automate your entire research workflow, all the way from the preparation of your reagents and processing, and finally analyzing them. These different capabilities can be mixed and matched and customized to fit your specific workflow on a small Junior platform shown on the far left, or a bigger Big Kahuna platform shown in the middle, fully configured to match your specific workflow needs. Multiple of these units can be integrated for a more full end-to-end automation, as you can see on the far right. So what does this look like? This slide here shows the deck of a Big Kahuna system configured for preparation of reagents using capabilities like powder and liquid dispense, processing your samples in a variety of different plate formats, all using SPS footprint plates, using temperature control and mixing, and finally preparing analytical samples. Automating gives you the ability to standardize how an experiment is set up, from dispensing to timing to sampling, to accelerate the development by more efficiently setting up more experiments faster than a person can do manually, to save material by enabling the scaling down of the materials that you would use. And all of this taken together will allow you to increase the experimental area that can be studied in less time. So equally important to the hardware is the software that's needed to run the robot. We provide our software suite called LIA that supports the entire research process. You get high quality data from automation that is already digitized, and this can include chemical information and experimental recipe that go into making the design, to documenting everything about how each sample was handled during your processing step, and also concluding with analytical results that include numerical data, images, XY data, as well as graphs and spectra. Methods run on the instrument are reproducible. Both positive and negative data are included, and data are linked all together. All of this information can be stored in a single structured database for parsing, viewing, and reporting. And this is kind of a very ideal application for application to machine learning and artificial intelligence, where researchers want to implement self-optimizing workflows. We've heard from many speakers today about having an autonomous lab, having a self-driving lab, having something that's closed loop. And for closed loop operation, we need to remove the manual steps involved at different stages. And Onchain Labs offers 2 different APIs to address this need. On the left is the Library Studio API, or LS API, for programmatic creation of experimental design. And on the right is Automation Studio API, or AS API, for external control of the robot for experimental execution. So Onchain Labs, we have the right tools available, including the hardware, software, and data access to help you with lab automation driven by machine learning and artificial intelligence. This can be modular systems as shown on the left, or closed-loop self-driving labs shown on the right. Onchain Labs users have approached this effort to self-driving lab or implementing ML AI in different ways. And sometimes you can think big, but you have to start small and you have to start somewhere, right? It can be something as simple as a solid dispensing task. And this is an example of starting small. It's a paper from Abby Doyle in collaboration with BMS, where they used a junior platform for setting up reactions. Due to the high number of reactions that were required for Bayesian optimization, the junior was used to set up thousands of experiments. As you can see, it required a combination of dosing of different types of ligands, bases, solvents, and also looking at different molar ratios. All of this could be performed by dosing reagents on a junior system. They also created a very fun game of a face-off between trained chemists, about 50 of them, and the Bayesian optimization algorithm to see who could get to better conditions quickly. And what they found was that people picked better conditions earlier because of their training, while Bayesian optimization was able to find better conditions faster. The next example is from NIH NCATS, utilizing, again, a small junior platform to power through their reaction screening. Using a junior system that can do everything from sample preparation, like solid dosing and liquid dosing, to processing with mixing and temperature control, as well as analysis for sampling and assay using an open port interface mass spec, they were able to quickly screen reaction conditions. So this is not a completely closed loop, but being able to run high throughput reactions with end-to-end workflow kind of gets you closer to closed loop vision. And for some people, there's a need to go big from the start, right? This is the main driver for you. And we've seen many examples today in the morning about integrations with robots and being able to integrate multiple modules. Here's an example from Dow, who deployed very large integrated workflows with feedback loop for their coatings research projects. Starting from the left of that big system, the workflow prepares the experimental designs and formulations. Then as they move toward the middle of the picture, the formulations are coated and cured. And then finally on the right side, the coatings are evaluated for tack, friction, gloss, and multiple different properties. Having this as a full integrated workflow, they were able to provide a feedback loop for the next set of type of materials to be made on the robotic system. This example shows an end-to-end workflow where you can start with a collection of thousands of different catalysts and ligands in a storage system. Solid samples are automatically transferred to the powder system on the left for solid dosing, and then reaction screening system does the processing for running reactions. Here is a quick video showing how solid sources are picked from this large storage hotel and delivered to a plate transfer rail that can then transfer to an integrated Big Kahuna system designed for powder dosing. And sometimes your vision may not be just doing reaction screening, closed-loop optimization, but more end-to-end workflow, including not just executing reactions, but also purifying the products that you make and placing them in labeled vials so that you have a good compound management of all the products that you're making. Here we run reactions on a central Big Kahuna platform. Their progress can be monitored by onboard analytical LC-MS. At the end of the reaction, they undergo extraction and reconstitution before moving to a prep LC-MS for mass-directed purification. The collected fractions are then transferred into labeled vials for storage. And this video shows a quick overview of what that system looks like with the Big Kahuna system, LC-MS on the right, and plate storage hotel and evaporators, and prep LC-MS on the left of the system. Some users have also integrated Unchained Labs systems on their own. So Unchained Labs can help you with integrating our system with third-party vendors, but you can also do it on your own. This is an example where Pfizer partnered with Unchained Labs and Biosero to integrate 3 different automation components: powder dispense on a Quanto system, liquid dispense processing, sample prep, and HPLC analysis using a plate moving robot arm. Coordination and scheduling was handled by Green Button Go from Biosero, and Unchained Labs APIs were a crucial part for this end-to-end automation workflow. PNNL, on the other hand, have used Unchained Labs workflows to discover new energy storage materials. Key to their success was the ability to perform over 200 reactions a day with less human intervention. Their data all resides in a common database that improves designs and drives informed decisions. What you see in this video is a mobile robot integrating with Big Kahuna system that can transfer analytical samples from Big Kahuna onto their LC. So having Big Kahuna integrated with their analytical LC-MS, they were able to prepare over 2,000 binary solvent combinations for machine learning-driven electrolyte screening using Bayesian optimization. The next example is from Hangzhou Innovation Center in Zhejiang University. They recently published about their self-driving lab for reaction optimization. In this case, Big Kahuna system was integrated with an HPLC using a robot arm, and using the large language model and Bayesian optimization, decisions were made about whether to continue the reaction or whether to continue optimization or whether to terminate optimization or to suggest if it's close to optimization parameters. So I've shown examples of small systems that could potentially help you with machine learning and AI, some very big systems that could potentially have closed-loop application. But sometimes a bite-sized approach is best, and specifically when you can combine and grow the workflow over time. And that is very common for most of Unchained Labs users. You can start small and start with a simple platform, whether it's a small junior system or a Big Kahuna platform, and then add functionality to both the ARM elements or DEC elements, or even integrate other workflow components through robotic arms. These are easy to build if you're tackling step-by-step process. Such an example of a customer is where one of these customers, they started with 2 independent junior platforms, one for powder dispense shown on the left and one for liquid dispense and processing on the right. They later added a transfer rail that allowed them to autonomously transfer samples from the powder system into the reaction system. And finally, this is an example of a happy customer who started actually with 3 separate systems and are now combining them together using a robotic arm and a rail. And this allowed them to have complex material workflows that were much easier to execute with minimal human intervention. This also allowed them to do feedback loop for optimal catalyst synthesis in case of supported catalyst synthesis. So with that, if you love what we do, please reach out to us at info@unchainedlabs.com. We are a global company with our headquarters in California, and our offices are around the world. And we have a great team of passionate people committed to working, help you researchers break free from old-fashioned tools. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ria, for sharing your industry perspective on lab automation.